Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome. And in today's stream, we are playing the final two games of the Madden 25 season. And it's going to be a movie, it's going to be cinema, it's going to be peak. So, yes, very excited. We've been building the whole season for the past, let's see, this franchise has been going on a little bit under 2 weeks. Over a day's worth of gameplay has been made. What's up, Laprasi Egg? What's up, Toto? Welcome everybody to the stream, guys. Hope everyone's having an awesome day so far. And before we hop into this game, just gonna go over that we are not at our home field anymore. We are going to San Francisco for the NFC Championship game, playing the team that beat us. And we can view the playoff bracket here. Obviously, we had two crazy games, beat the Vikings and the Eagles yesterday. And so we just need to win this game. We're in the Super Bowl, and you never know what happens from there. So, guys, what do we think? I mean, I'm going to probably keep the same settings for the NFC Championship game, and then maybe up the minute length by another minute or two for the Super Bowl. I think that's going to be the best thing for us to do. And I don't want to do too much stalling, but I do think it is good to look at stats because I didn't do that at the end of the season. So I'm just going to go over team and award stats really quickly for us because I forgot to do it last video. Baker Mayfield got to 4,000 yards, 35 touchdowns, 22 picks. So, pretty good season for Baker. Yesterday's stream was crazy. Yes, 2 overtime games in the playoffs. You can't really ask for anything else. Bucky, we were short of 1,000 yards, but almost 5 yards carry, 10 touchdowns. Baker Mayfield had 4 rushing touchdowns. Not to mention our free agent, Dalvin Cook, got a rushing touchdown. Receiving-wise, Chris Godwin led the league with 1,657 yards, 16 touchdowns, just an absolute stud. Mike Evans, 1,211. He's just the most consistent receiver. Kyle Pitts, I underutilized him early on, but in these last few games I've played, he's really been our number 2 guy behind Chris Godwin. And McMillan has been a stud as the kind of third string receiver. Chris was cooking. Chris was indeed cooking. Chris was the only guy on my team that could get open. For some reason, it doesn't show Jalen McMillan's passing stats, unfortunately. Because he had, like, at least 500 yards passing. Stats and contracts, maybe. Like, let's see if I can go to... Okay, here we go. He had 429 passing yards and 6 touchdowns as a wide receiver. If you don't understand how crazy that is, for example, I think that's more passing yards than probably every single backup quarterback in the NFL. 6 touchdowns and 1 interception, so crazy stats for a wide receiver. O-line was pretty good this season. I only got sacked 9, 12, 13 times. That's really good. First like is me, W Toto. Make sure you guys like the stream if you haven't already. Show some support. Thank you guys so much. 9.5 sacks for Vita Vea, Chris Braswell. And here's our other sack guys. Interception-wise, led by Jordan Whitehead, Jamal Dean. Okay, Winfield did get an interception. But overall, kind of an underwhelming season for Winfield. We're going to look at the award ceremony too. Were we in the MVP race? Baker Mayfield was not, unfortunately. We are playing Brock Purdy, who was 3rd in MVP, so let's see if we can take him down. Going to be NFC. Chris Godwin did get Offensive Player of the Year, so shout out Chris Godwin for taking the award home for the team. Defensive Player of the Year, did we get anybody? We did not. I'm just going to scroll through them. Bucky, 2nd in Offensive Rookie of the Year. We got Jalen McMillan on the list as well. Defensive Rookie of the Year, we had Chris Braswell sneak on the list. Best QB, Baker Mayfield was the 8th best QB. Best running back, did we get? We did not get our guy, unfortunately. Chris Godwin was the best receiver. Mike Evans was number 9. Best O-line, we had 1, 2, 3, 4 O-linemen get on there, so that's good. And defensive line, we had Villa sneak in. Linebacker, nobody. DB, nobody. And did our kicker? Our kicker got 4th. And that's going to be it. Looked at all the stats. Looked at everything we needed to look at. It's time to hop into this game versus the 49ers. Going to quickly do the weekly strategy. I think it's going to be defend McCaffrey. He is their biggest threat, their biggest weapon. And their corners are not that great. So we're going to try to be throwing it. I guess they want us to blitz counter. We can blitz counter. What's up, Wally? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome. Okay, that's going to be it for the weekly strategy. I'm just going to simulate. And it's time to hop into this first game. Win or go home. But before I have to upgrade my players, I know I keep on stalling. Okay, let's just quickly upgrade the players. I'll give him speed rusher. You never know. The upgrade might be what it takes to get a sack on the big play, or it could cost us to win. So we have to do it. I'm gonna give Cody Maw power blocker. Need our O-line to lock in today, and we're gonna auto upgrade the other guy. You have to win. I do have to win. Otherwise, it's gonna be a short stream. That is for sure. If I win, the stream is probably, or if I lose, the stream is probably gonna be like 20 minutes. So let's try and win and at least make the Super Bowl. I'm gonna go with let's go with these all-white uniforms for the championship game. San Francisco, what do you got? I'm kind of nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Gotta play with no nerves, but this is the most nervous I've been in this franchise. Besides week 3, week 4 when I started 1-2. McCaffrey more like McStinky. Yep. His ACLs are gonna pop mid-game. Our boys are walking out. Let's take over this home field. I don't know why they're showing Josh Dobbs. Okay, there we go. Brock Purdy. What's up, Hex? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Brock Purdy more like he sucks. Yeah, they do start with a touchdown, unfortunately. But first play of the game. We're going to audible Mike Evans, put him on a streak. It looks like he has this one-on-one. Oh my gosh, I had Chris Godwin. I had to throw that away. Chris Godwin maybe in the middle of the field. I just didn't want to throw a pick first play. We're going to go handoff on 2nd and 10 to Dalvin Cook. He's going to pick up 1 yard. What's my favorite NFL team? My favorite NFL team is the Bears. Bears, then the Bengals, but I like the Bucks too. I'm a big Baker Mayfield fan, so I wanted to use a team that was good, but is not necessarily like the best in the league. And 3rd down and 9, I just got killed. O-line didn't really hold up there. We're gonna have to punt this on 4th and forever. Not a great punt. McCaffrey is the punt returner. That's a little bit weird. You're a Packers fan? I can put the beef aside for now. I'm kidding. It doesn't really matter. I'm chill with NFL fans. 14-0. Bucky picks up 2. Aren't Bears and Packers fans big rivalry? They are. And depending on the fan, I might not like them a lot, but if the Packers fan is respectable, then it doesn't really bother me. Bucky Irving, first down of the game. I almost lost my temper, but we chill. Yeah, we can put it aside, at least until the regular season. Once we get to the regular season, then we'll see. But you see, Chris Godwin's just getting locked up. That play usually works, but I had to throw it away on that. Second down and 10. Maybe Kyle Pitts over the middle of the field. Ooh, it might be there. Good throw by Baker. Way to stay in the pocket. Pitts down at the 20. That was a nice throw. I thought I was going to get sacked, but we had the time. Gonna run it to Tristan Wirf's side. Almost got... Okay, we pick up 3. I think that's going to be the last play of the quarter. Unless we want to run this play with a couple seconds left. I think I will. Last play of the first quarter. And we get no time to throw. Somehow get it out. And that's a completion to Bucky Irving. 1st and goal. And that's the end of the first quarter. One sloppy offensive drive. This drive is looking a lot better. Our defense has to step up. In the first half of the Eagles game, they were playing horrible, our defense. But then they locked in a bit more and we were able to come back from behind and win. Baker Mayfield might have room. He's going to have room. And he's going to walk in for a touchdown. That almost looked too easy. But Baker makes it 1 touchdown game. That was a nice run by Baker. I thought maybe that guy on the top of the end zone could get me, but no. San Fran scores again. This is going to be tough. We're overcoming a lot already. Oh. Okay. That was kind of tough there. It was a good blitz by San Fran. But, I don't know. Our receivers, they should be getting open so much easier. It's a blitz. Gonna have to get it out. McMillan makes the catch. 7-yard completion. 3rd down and 3. We could run off the rest of the clock on this drive. I kind of had to throw that away. 4th and 3. I know we're really deep in our own territory, but I'm actually going to go for it. Hear me out. If we get this, we can run some clock, get a touchdown before the 2-minute warning, then we get the ball to start the second half, and then we could score another touchdown. But I could be throwing the game big time here. I could be throwing. They don't blitz. It's going to be time. Kyle Pitts, deep, catches it, down the field. That's why we never doubt. We never doubt. What a play. Let's see if we can hit Trey Palmer on that right side of your screen. Ooh. I'm going to take off with Baker again. Baker, going to slide inbounds. That's going to be it for the 2-minute warning. Down by a couple of touchdowns, but we get a huge 4th down conversion. Added on with another Baker Mayfield run to get us at the 27. Mike Evans slant routes are one of the most reliable things you could do in this game. Oh my god. Wow. Damn. You can tell I'm in shock when I don't even complain about the game. Alright, come on. We gotta go fast now. Is that wraps? Hopefully not. Okay, they're not blitzing. We're gonna have time. What is that? What is that? He's wide open and Baker just sails it, bro. What? 3rd down and inches. Gonna have to dump it to Bucky. Get out of bounds. Out of bounds at the 46. Look, we've had to overcome a lot so far this season. Nothing like this. At least for now. Yeah, the stream's gonna be 20 minutes. Okay. But Mike Evans going deep. He's got... We're gonna draw the foul. Draw the foul. That's good stuff, bro. Good stuff. That was definitely on me, but we draw the penalty. Call me Shea Gilgis. Take off, Baker. Baker! In for another one. 2 rushing touchdowns for Baker. Come on, defense. Get one stop. There we go. Okay. All right. Here we go. 4-man rush. He's open. What a throw. Chris Godwin down the field. Play action cross. We have time. Chris Godwin again. Open down at the 15. Chris Godwin, you are a monster. I have nothing to say in between plays right now. I'm just going. Mike Evans. Middle of the field. Mike Evans down at the 2. Big man catch by Mike. Chris. That's good. That's good, Egg. That's. Oh, Dalvin Cook. What are we doing, bro? Okay. That was not a great block, but he's got to get in on that. Might be a risky play call on 2nd and goal at the 1, but I'm going to try it. It's like... Shoot. Okay, 3rd down and goal. Can't panic yet. If it gets the 4th and goal at the 1, then we might have to start panicking, but can't panic right now. We just got to punch it in with Bucky. There we go. There we go. Bucky Irving celebrating on the ground. I thought he wasn't going to get in, but he barrels his way. I am going to keep it paused for 1 sec. I do have to text a friend, let them know that they're all set. Okay, sorry about that. Back in. Come on, defense. Yes! Defense! It must have been a turnover. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is insane. For anyone watching this after stream that thinks this is scripted, you just have to be here to know. You have to be here to know. Durham. Down at the 7. 3rd down and 3. I like McMillan a lot on this play. I think I'm going to have Kyle Pitts run a hitch. Or that's not a hitch. I don't know what I just made him do. Kyle Pitts. Catch that ball. Get it. Oh, he's so close. He's so close. Come on. 1st and goal at the 1. Bucky with a chance. There we go. 20-minute stream. Take a hike. They do get a field goal. So I'm not mad about that. They're going to score almost every drive. I'd rather it be field goals than touchdowns. This might be our big play moment with McMillan. This might have to be our big play moment. No, it's not. We're just going to dump it to Chris Godwin. Dropped. Yikes. He's having a great game, but we're just going to forget about that play. It's okay. Yeah, it is okay. We're doing solid. Baker's going to have to go again. Baker. Baker with the 1st down and more. Out of bounds at the 45. Is that Lamar Jackson? I can't tell. Still over 6 minutes to go. Make that catch. Dude! Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to watch this again. You can't tell me that he's that open. I get it. There is a linebacker there. I throw this ball way too late. That's the problem. I threw that ball way too late. But he was wide open for like a good couple of minutes. They don't score. Wow. Okay, this might be our last chance. This might be our last chance. I'm lucky they didn't score. Bucky's going to gain a yard. Number 2 defense in the NFL, by the way. So, an elite offense, elite defense. They're just an elite team. They made the Super Bowl last year for a reason, but we deserve to be there too. Okay, 5 yards on the slant. 3rd down and 4. I gotta find the difference between playing it too safe and playing it too risky. We gotta find that middle ground. We're gonna have the dump off with McMillan. He's gonna pick up the 1st down at the 27. Run some clock down. I kind of want this to be the last drive of the game. You know, just balance everything out. Bucky's gonna pick up 3. A little bit over 3 minutes left. I can't believe I'm doing this right now. I don't know what's possessing me to do this, but I feel like I should. The double pass with McMillan. I've done it all year and it's worked, so I feel like I should try it again. In worst case, I can just run with McMillan. But it's going to be open. It's going to be open! Chris Godwin! Go! 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 Okay, get in the end zone. I was going to celebrate too early. Let's go. I knew that would work. I'm just kidding. I did not know that would work. I thought either a pick or a touchdown. We get the ladder. This might be... Come on. Just defense lock in. They score with a minute to go. Oh my gosh. You can't write a better ending. I'm going to have to throw it away. Throw it away. Still have 3 more downs. Gonna go mesh spot here. Nice part is we have all 3 timeouts. So I can throw at the middle of the field. I'm gonna have to throw it away again though. Chris Godwin was gonna be open, but he got glitched into another player. That's Madden, so not really anything I could do on that. I'm gonna have to go Y sail. Hope that Kyle Pitts can get open. He's open. He is open. That's a great throw! Yes! Let's go! First and 10. Mike Evans open in the middle of the field. First time out. First time out. We're at the 18. Shit. Okay. I'm going to change it to an inside zone because I still have 2 more timeouts and I feel like it's going to be open here. It is. Dalvin Cook! First and goal at the 6. That's going to be my second timeout. Ooh, my gosh. Okay. I feel like... Let's see what we can do. PA slide. Make some audibles. Get it out. Get it out. That's okay. Shoot. Chris Godwin, we're going to make him go on an in route. Other way. Let's see. Oh my gosh, wide open. McMillan walks in. Touchdown, Tampa. You know what? I have to hop in. I have to hop in. I can't let my defense be the reason I lose. If they score a touchdown, I'll blame it on me. But I can't let the simulation do that. 38-second drive. That was just... Oh my gosh. Gonna kick it off to San Fran. They do have some time. They do have all their timeouts. So this game is nowhere near over. But it just starts with one stop. One stop each play. We can give up 10 yards a play, but we can't be giving up a deep ball touchdown. Oh, what the? They get a big gain in a timeout. Wow. Okay, that was not good, but I can give him one. Who's on him? Who's on him? And we get to Brock Purdy. Chris Braswell. Nobody else but him. Big sack. He's been doing that all year. And that's a weird play call. I don't know why they did that. It's going to be 3rd and 12. No more timeouts. I'm not going to blitz. I'm just going to go cover Sky. I got you, Toto. Thank you guys for supporting. But it's time to win this game. It's time. Oh my gosh, he's wide open. He was wide open on the right side of the field. We're going man 3 deep. That was way too close. If Brock Purdy had a bit more of a brain. Final play of the game. Just get to him. They're going to get the throw off at the end zone. It's intercepted. Jordan Whitehead. And that is going to be game. They ain't believing us. They ain't believing us. We get the job done. 42-38. That might be the best game yet. That was just cinema. Like every other game this postseason. This is just a magical run. And the 49ers go home before the Super Bowl once again. Tampa Bay. Hey, shout out Baker Mayfield. I think MVP of the game. You guys know who I'm going to give it to. It's going to go to Chris Godwin. I have to give it to him. Just absolute domination by him. He had... Well, we don't talk about Bucky Irving's rushing stats. Shout out each of their 2 running backs getting 2 touchdowns. They were up 28-7. San Francisco jokes, bro. I know. They could not hold on to a lead to save their life. I was starting to panic after that. I was like, shoot, I just threw a pick 6. And then we just went one play at a time. And that's how we did it, man. Shout out McMillan throwing a passing touchdown and getting a receiving touchdown late in the 4th. But it's the Chris Godwin show. O-line did okay today. Could be better, could be worse. But this man right here, Chris Braswell, big time sack, which kind of ended the 49ers' hopes. They did get a decent look at the very end of the game. But still, 2 interceptions for us, 2 interceptions for them. Brock Purdy had 4 passing touchdowns. We were getting lit up. We were getting just torched. But it doesn't matter. We win the game. We're heading off to the Super Bowl, where we will either play Kansas City or Baltimore. Now we have to find out who our opponent is. But first, we have to go see the Pro Bowl roster. We have to see the Pro Bowl team. It's going to be... Let's look at the playoff bracket. The Ravens. Wow. Ravens beat the Chiefs in a 1-point game. So we're going to have to play Baltimore in the Super Bowl. I think it's only right that I go to the league settings and make the quarter length 8 minutes instead of 7. Just to make this game, you know, a little bit more dense. Let's see the Pro Bowl roster. It's going to be none of our guys because we were, you know, at the Super Bowl. So they don't put Super Bowl players on the Pro Bowl roster. I think we can just advance week. There's nothing really I have to do here. The final game. That is right. We have been building for this moment. The 10-7 Ravens, better overall team than us, but still we had 3 more wins. We know what they do. They love running the ball. Lamar is elite level quarterback. We're going to go to this press conference, see what the media has to say. Trixie, you got this. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for supporting, for showing up to the streams throughout the series. One more game. I'm going to bring it home for you guys. It's always been winning the championship for the community. Can you talk to us about your players and how they've been preparing all week? Well, yes, we've been preparing. You know, we know what this team is. We're focused on pass blocking. Realistically, it's pass blocking. We're going to have to throw probably another 40, at least 35 times this game. It always is the passing that wins or loses the game. And so that's what it will be. Let's go to our weekly strategy. The last ever weekly strategy on this Madden. Because Madden 26 comes out soon, so might be my last ever time playing a franchise. You never know. We're gonna contain the QB scramble. Gotta watch Lamar. I think that's the most important thing. And on our offense, I guess short passing. You know, hitting our guys when they're open. We're gonna train them, upgrade our players, and I think that's gonna be it. That's all we're gonna have to do. And then we're gonna go into the Super Bowl. So upgrades here. Jamal Dean. Okay, we have a lot of upgrades, so this is gonna take a sec. Bear with me here, because we do have a lot of upgrades. Jamal Dean up to a 90 with the morale. We have a Chris Godwin upgrade. Need him to be the playmaker. That's his scheme fit. That's what we're gonna give him. He doesn't go up in overall. But he got an X Factor since when? When did he get X Factor? Wow. Okay, I'm gonna change that for this game. Make him get double me. That's gonna be broken. Madden 26 is on sale on PS. I think it comes out August 14th. But they're probably doing pre-sales right now. Like, I'm doing all my Madden content now just to finish it up before, you know, Madden 26. I'm going to do a reaction to the overalls. And it's going to be fun. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of recent Maddens. I still play the game a lot. But I do think they can hopefully get back to that Madden 20 state. That game was so much fun, Madden 20. Now the question is, it's $100 just for the standard or for the deluxe? The question is, what uniforms do we wear? I think my two options are just either the current home, just go standard, not do anything too crazy, or we go with the creamsicle jerseys, which would really be a standout. It's going to be one of those two jerseys. I'm not 100%. It doesn't really matter. I think for the sake of it, I'll put up a poll. It's only going to be like a 50-second poll. We're just going to see. Like, I'm only going to have this up for maybe a minute. You know what? That's actually smart. I'm going to quickly use the bathroom, come back, end the poll, and whatever wins, wins. That's what we're going to do. Okay, just got back from the bathroom, and it looks like creamsicle. It is. I'm done with creamsicle. The better uniform, but let's get into it. We're gonna watch the Super Bowl presentation. You only get to see it once a year, so might as well watch it. Here we go. Zay Flowers. We got Baker in the creamsicle unis. Bucky Irving. Mike Evans decked out. We're all competing for the Lombardi Trophy, but only one of us can take it home. Ravens walking out onto the field. They're going to be a tough team. We know that. But we've dealt through so much already. It's time. Look at our boys, man. Tristan Wirfs. Bucky Irving. It's time for the Super Bowl to commence. No halftime show, unfortunately. Unless you guys want me to perform one. Which, maybe, you never know. And we start with ball. Okay, I'm actually really happy we get to start with ball in the Super Bowl. I've wanted to. Look at that. 2 X Factor receivers. Only game in the season where we get 2 X Factor receivers. Perform it. What did he even play at the Super Bowl? I know, like, Not Like Us. I think he did the Luther song too. Baker's gonna go. Baker, first down. Tampa. Let's go Buccaneers. Yes, sir. Let's go Tampa. I'm assuming most of America is probably rooting for the Ravens, but we don't. Oh, it just. Yeah, that's a big L. I knew as soon as I clicked that button. Like, why? Why did I do that? They only get a field goal. Okay, that makes me feel a lot better. A lot better. Yes, a lot better. Come on, Bucky. I'm feeling a lot better after that. Let's see if Chris Godwin can do it. Come on. Do it, Chris Godwin. Do it. Do it. Big play down the field. It's caught! What a dot. Oh my gosh. You see, Chris Godwin with an X Factor is something that no one wanted to see. Except Tampa, obviously. You know, we wanted to... you gotta break that. Dude. O-line. O-line gave us maybe 2 seconds to do anything, bro. What was that? 3rd and 22. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to throw it away. O-line choked. Back to back to back times. I'm gonna have to kick the field goal. Unfortunately. We had that big play to Chris Godwin, and then we just couldn't do anything after that. It's up, and it is good. So, tie game. Three ball game. I can't be too mad. The Ravens do score a touchdown. Bucky. Bro. Throw it away. Throw it away. Yeah, I knew this game wasn't going to be easy. like the 49ers. The Ravens defense is really good. But their pass rush shouldn't be getting to us like this much. Another one where we had no time. They don't have a better pass rush than San Francisco, so that's a bit unfortunate. Get there. My defense and tackling is just not it. Okay, they get another touchdown. Alright. It was fun while it lasted for them, but they're making me use it early. I wanted to give them a chance, you know. I wanted to make them feel like, okay, maybe they could win this game. But now we're getting to the deep stuff. Going deep into my NFL playbook bag. Make that catch. Well. Okay, thank goodness. It was on the defense. Wow, that could have been really bad. I almost just threw the game away, but I didn't, so I can't think like that anymore. Good run by Bucky Irving. It's not going to be pretty, but it hasn't been pretty. And that's not my game. My game isn't to make it look as pretty as possible. It's to be, you know, it's to try and just get winning football in. And if we can do that, then I can't be mad at whatever happens if we get winning football. Chris Godwin, his second catch of the day. I think I'm going to look at Kyle Pitts on this. Or maybe Keith. Kyle Pitts is going to be open. Ooh, that was a nice catch. I thought maybe he's going to drop it, but no, that's a great catch by Kyle Pitts. I want to get it in the end zone before the 2-minute warning. Baker Mayfield's going to have a lane, and he's going to walk in for our first Super Bowl touchdown. Baker Mayfield on a 5-yard scramble. Nice play, and that's going to get us on the board. Ravens do not score. Give us plenty of time. Could strike again here before the second. Chris Godwin was almost open on that. Baker. No way! How is that a pick? Okay, they don't score before the half, so... Wow. Jeez, these interceptions the past few games have been blows. Big blows. Okay, we get another play. I got hit on that so fast I have time for another one. Maybe... Oh, okay. Alright, that's going to be it for the first half. No Kendrick Lamar, unfortunately. We didn't have the budget. So, we're gonna go straight to the second half. Take a second to just breathe. Calm it all down, because I think the nerves got us in that first half. It was rough out there. You know, not the football I'm used to playing. And so hopefully our defense can get a stop, and then we can just go back to work. They do not get a complete stop, but they kind of did. Thank you, Egg, for performing the halftime show. Oh my god. We're going to be back to this again already. Wow. Alright, come on. Lock in. James Cook gets nothing. 3rd down and 10. Trey Palmer picks up the first down. That was close, but we do get it. The Ravens took that much clock off? There's only a minute left in the third? I made it longer quarters, by the way. It's not like 7-minute. It was 8-minute quarters. And that must have been at least a 5-minute drive by Baltimore. That's insane. Okay. Can't panic, though. That's a 4-yard pickup. Another 4-yard pickup. And that's going to be it for the third quarter. Really didn't have much time to do anything. Down by 10. This is the most offensive game we have seen so far in the playoffs. You know, I'm not used to having the defense be the main thing. So we have to lock in. That's the catchphrase on this channel. Lock in. Third down. 4th and 1. I'm going for it no matter what. I have to. I have to go in the gun, though. It looks like they're sending minimum of 5 people. Okay, it's not. Chris Godwin, possession catch. Okay, he got decked, but still. We get the first down. Please win. I'm going to try to. Trust me, I'm going to do everything in my can to win. Everything in my power to win. Not everything in my can. Just go, just go, just go, just go. Is he fast enough? Is he fast enough? He's down at the 1. Baker. Come on, Bucky. We need to get in right now. Now or never. Wide open touchdown. Great blocks from the line on that. And kick the extra point, 3-point game. Come on. No way. They score a touchdown and they take off a lot of clock. Alright, now it's now or never. It's always been that, but even more now than it ever has been. That's kind of a crazy quote. It's now or never, but it's more now than never, because never now. Yeah, that's... I'm gonna have to try it. Trey Palmer with the man burners! He's gonna go! Touchdown! Trey Palmer! We're hopping into this game. What a dot, dude. What a dot by Baker. Extra point is good. 3-point game. That was a 2-play, 13-second drive. I mean... Okay, why are they playing Drake at the Super Bowl? Flex up by Drake? Dude. Alright, let's see what we can do. I think I'm going to let him run it, and then we're going to just send it to the 2-minute warning. I'm not going to call a timeout on this one. I'm assuming they'd throw for it on a 3rd down if we got to that point. Oh, wow, they're throwing it on 1st down. They get the 1st down, and they go out of bounds, strangely enough. I don't know why they're trying to score so badly. Okay, we need to change this coverage right now. What is going on? Yeah, I don't understand their mindset right now. They're like trying to score. They're passing the ball, but they're at the same time not. I actually do kind of understand, because now it's only 2nd and 4, and it's going to be easier for them to get another 1st down and end the game. Okay, I understand that now. But still, why even risk it? Oh my gosh, a wide open hole. That's going to have to be my first time out. The game's not over yet. But it sure is starting to get that sense, that feeling that it might be. Pinch the D-line. Good tackle. Quick play. Lose 2 yards. It's going to be another run here. It's just on 3rd down what are they going to do. You know, I really don't know. And oh my gosh. Get the tackle. Wow. It's going to be a pass. This is it. This is game. Who's on him? Who's on him? Oh my God! Wow. That's gonna be the Super Bowl. I can't believe it. That is how the season ends, dude. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. Off a Lamar Jackson QB scramble on 3rd and 5. Everything locked up. Dang, that's game. No more timeouts. Can't really do anything. Shoot. Congrats to the Ravens. They get it done. Outplayed us. And they do beat us 27-24. This was not how I expected this to end. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I can't even watch them celebrate. It's going to make me sick. But, yeah, anyway, as I was saying, this is not how I expected it to end, but they were really good at managing the clock. They milked so much time off in the 3rd quarter that we were down by 10, and we were just playing catch-up the rest of the game. Baker did okay. Not his best game by any means. We couldn't get anything done on the ground either. But we did get 2 rushing touchdowns. Chris Godwin showed up. But we couldn't even get Mike Evans a reception. Not a single catch. Trixie, you're still the GOAT. Thank you. Not a single catch for Mike Evans. O-line was bad today. Didn't have time to do anything. Vita Vea got 2 sacks, so it's not his fault. Jamal Dean making an impact with an interception, but I'm going to break down what the plan is now for, I guess, the rest of Madden, or just to get a few more minutes in on stream, talk to you guys a little bit. The plan tomorrow is probably a Fortnite custom stream. We're going to be back to that. And then the day after tomorrow, I think it's going to be a Grow a Garden stream because a lot of people requested for that. And then the second, so 3 days from today, is going to be the live event stream because Fortnite's a live event. If you guys, let me know what you think of this series in the comments. Did you, or I guess not in the comments. If you're watching this after stream, in the comments. But if you're in the chat, let me know what you thought of this series. Would you want me to do it again with another team in Madden 26? And in terms of Madden 25, I'm not too sure how much content I have left on the game. Maybe 2 more videos that are just going to be more, simulate the season. Do like a challenge for a fantasy draft. And then simulating the 2025 season in Madden. I think those 2 videos, and then I think that's it. I don't really have any other plans for this Madden game. 26 is on its way. The ratings are coming out. We're going to do what was I going to say? We're going to do a ratings reaction. I think I did that. It was either 25 or 24 I did ratings reaction. You guys really liked that video. And so I'm going to do it again for 26. And besides that, not really too much to say. We did get our contract extended. So shout out to Todd Bowles. But I don't think I'm gonna delete this franchise. I'm not gonna just delete it right now. We had some really good moments with it. Might as well put ourselves in the off season. That's just yearly awards. Advance the week. Sim the season. I mean, I could sign everyone, sim another season, but I think this franchise. Let's look at the team one more time. See how everyone looks like after the season of upgrading. Baker Mayfield +4 up to an 85, so he developed a lot from last season. Dalvin Cook regressed. Bucky Irving is on the rise. Mike Evans went up 2 overall. Chris Godwin, for some reason, went from superstar, the X Factor, and then he went back down to a star. That doesn't make any sense. Maybe just regression. I'm not too sure. But Tristan Wirfs got better. Our young O lineman in the middle got better. Kyle Pitts got better. We're a young team, so the Bucks' outlook definitely looks bright. Chris Bry as well. Vita Vea got better by 3 points. A lot of the guys improved. I don't see anyone that regressed. I think Antoine Winfield used to be X Factor and went down to. Oh wait, Levante David. I think he regressed because I didn't see an X Factor there. So I'm gonna go back check that. Where even is he? I think he's off the team. He must have retired or something. I'm not too sure. But I think that's all I need to say. I'm gonna do my plugs, obviously. Make sure you guys like the stream, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Make sure you use code TRIXIOC in the Fortnite item shop to support me and the content. I'd really appreciate it. But thank you so much for all the support on this series. It's been a lot of fun. I definitely enjoyed it, and I'll plan on doing another one for Madden 26. And I guess I keep on forgetting to plug this, but if you do want to become a member, we do have the membership option. You obviously don't have to, but there are multiple tiers if you want to become a member. But that is it. I'm going to go probably get some recordings for videos done and maybe get a video or two out tomorrow. And that's pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for watching, for the support on this series. And I'll see you all on the next one. Peace. See you, Toto. See you, Laprasi. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Wally, for the donation yesterday. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Hex, for tuning in as well. I'll be back to Fortnite tomorrow, so make sure you guys tune in for that. But have a good rest of your day, guys.